as things change and evolve, they stay the same. And we have another recurring guest on the Aidan Achong Experience back again after popular demand, mostly by memory, but popular demand because everyone wants it. We have Brianna Duarte. How we doing, Bri?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. It's a good day. We have a lot of things here. We got a jam-packed episode. We're going to talk about some current things, some things about you, and just have a little bit of fun from there. So one thing I want to ask, your man LA Knight. I'm a big fan. I've been a big fan, and now I think we're finally in the window of him finally winning a title. And I think Braun Breaker him getting injured has only solidified that fact that he can get the championship at WrestleMania. How do you feel that he's in the chamber, and do you think he can actually go to Mania?
I feel great that he's in the chamber. I'm very excited to see where he goes from here. And of course, I see him at Mania getting a championship, hopefully.
I hope so too. I think it's time to happen. For years, everyone's been like, I give up here, I give up there. I feel like everything's made sense until last year that we had a little bit of hiccups because of Seth Rollins. I think now it's like, all right, he don't win, I might have to give up because he ain't last until we got Money in the Bank in August now, September. I don't think he could sit on the roster and do nothing until then. So realistically, is all we got. Next, I have some quick hitters for you. You've been on the gym grind in the past couple months to year. How has that been recently?
It's been great. I've been slacking. I can't lie with all the events I've been going to. But it's been great. The outfits are getting smaller. I'll be in a ring soon, so I gotta get on that gym grind.
Absolutely, because as you said on multiple podcasts and interviews, you're training at some point to become a WWE superstar. Is there any news, anything moving on that one, or are we still waiting? Are we still preparing for that?
Right now I'm just, going to as many events as I can. I have Chamber coming up. I have Vegas Mania coming up, but I have been researching schools. Yes. So hopefully late summer, early fall, you'll see me in a ring.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Now, with recent things that has happened, the Bad Bunny halftime show. I want to ask you your thoughts about the Bad Bunny halftime show. Everyone was watching it. I assume you were watching it. What did you think of it?
Yeah. I loved it. I loved every second of it. There was not one moment where I touched my phone, left the TV screen. I was mesmerized. I thought it was amazing.
Now, did you understand what the songs were? Because I didn't. Yeah, I still enjoyed it. I thought it was a very fun performance, and that was set up during it.
I didn't. However, I'm a big fan of his Booker T song, and I'm a little sad he did not do that one. But it's okay.
Booker T so bad. I wanted Chambea because I kind of knew the words, so I'm like, hey, I could sing that one. And it's like, no Chambea, fuck us.
It's okay.
I guess.
That just means we're gonna have to go to a Bad Bunny show. So.
A Bad Bunny show, yeah. It might be for 20 bands, even more than Harry Styles at MSG, who's there for a month. By the way, I don't understand why. And no disrespect to Harry Styles, but a month straight of the same songs every day. I don't know.
It's a long time.
All right, Braun Breaker or his hernia, or I don't know if that's the right terminology, but he had a hernia recently, and. Now, with that being said, what do you think's happening with this Vision story? I know obviously you're a big wrestling fan. You watch every week. LA Knight being interlocked with them, you're kind of in tune with it. What do you think's in store for the Vision heading into WrestleMania?
I think they're putting Austin Theory in Braun Breaker's place almost, because the Masked Man was going after Braun Breaker. Now they're going after Austin Theory. So I think maybe the story stays the same and they trust Austin Theory enough to be put in that Braun Breaker position. So I don't see the Vision breaking up. I just see a little bit of the shifting in place.
That makes sense. I don't really know what's going on with that whole story because in my mind recently, and I can't believe I'm admitting this, Mar, he said last year that we might get that main event from night one running back again. And the more I've been seeing things, the more I'd be like, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I'd kind of be interested in seeing Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns again. Now, I don't think it's going to happen because I just think fans would be a little too upset about it. But I feel like the story would make sense. Seth Rollins, he was like, I'm going to take everything from you guys. He took everything, and then he lost everything. So now I want to see him come back and try to reclaim everything as a babyface because I think him as a heel, it ran its course. He's too likable, I feel like. If he's going to have his haters, that's just how wrestling is, and we'll get to haters in a second. But I really hope, and I want to hear what you have to say. Do you think Seth Rollins, when he comes back, do you think we're going to get another world title from him? Or do you think that last one might be it?
No, I think we're definitely gonna get another one from him because he's gonna come back and say, the thing everyone says, I never lost it, it's still mine, I had to relinquish it. So I see another title run in his future. Whether it's a heel or a babyface run, I'm not sure. He's great at both. But yeah, I see another one.
Yeah, I hope so, at least. I hope. Now, speaking of WrestleMania, and this one, when I was thinking of things to ask you, I feel like this one is a little out of left field for wrestling purposes, but like it'll make sense. Gunther, he retired John Cena. He retired AJ Styles. I don't care they retired Goldberg. Anybody could retire Goldberg. What do you think he's doing going into WrestleMania? Because he just passed out Dragon Lee. I don't think he's gonna retire like a Rey Mysterio or anything, because that's clearly Dom's spot.
No.
So like, what do you think he's doing?
I would say retiring Brock Lesnar if SummerSlam wasn't in Minneapolis, where he's from. So maybe I'm thinking they have Gunther Brock Part 1 at Mania and then Gunther Brock Part 2 at SummerSlam, and that's where he retires Brock.
That's valid. For honestly, until Braun just had his hernia, I thought we were gonna run Braun and Brock. I thought Heyman was gonna be behind, everyone turning and ruining shit for Braun. Next thing we know, Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar, because they just announced today Brock Lesnar's coming back next week, or
Yeah.
the week after for Monday Night Raw, and I want to know what the hell he's doing at Mania. Which it could be Gunther now that you say that, because it actually would make sense
Hmm.
because he has. I don't think he's winning the Chamber at all. He's not gonna face Drew McIntyre, so I don't really know where we go with that. I feel like there's just so many different, different avenues and different directions we could go with a Gunther WrestleMania. So there's a lot to that. And now I wanted to take this a different direction. Family life seems important to you. I've seen you post about it a lot, and going to the shows with your mom and your sister. How do you keep that important and keep that in check and make sure you focus your time on your family while trying to pursue content, pursue becoming a wrestler, and pursue all these dreams and passions you have?
You kind of just learn as you go how to balance it out. I mean, I like to refer to LA Night Girl as like my alter ego almost. Like my online presence, I promise you, is like nowhere how I am in person. I'm anxiety induced. So I guess when I get in the zone and I get in the outfit and I have, the smoky eye and the glam done, they know that that is like LA Night Girl, like, okay, like it's time to go to these events, see whoever you want to see, take these pictures. And then once you're like, the show's done and you're out of it, it's like, okay, she's like Brianna again. So it's like it's a balance. You just learn to balance it out as you go.
Do you ever find that being difficult, especially the bigger you get, because when you're at a wrestling show, it used to be like, hey, I'm here with my family. Now it's like, oh, I'm this big personality. I have to like lock in the personality content mode, but I also have to stay into my family to make sure like, hey, they're okay as well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm still learning how to balance it. I've been in this now for about almost 2 years, and it kind of was thrust upon me. It's not like I was chasing it, and I don't like calling it an accident because I believe everything happens for a reason. Um, but it is a little nerve-wracking at events when you don't know who knows you because not someone can know you. I have a lot of silent followers, and they just like don't approach you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little nerve-wracking being at shows and not knowing who knows you and whatnot, and just wanting to be with my family. Um, but yeah, I love every second of it. I wouldn't change anything for the world. But
That's awesome. That's awesome. I feel like with content, and the more people who come up to more, well, the more people that come up to you, and the more people that approach you, it's kind of like, whoa, like this is interesting. I impact so many different people, and a lot of people actually are here to not only see the wrestling show, but they're here to see you. Like I feel like there's some people who be like, yeah, I want, like I see all the time on social media, like, hey, I hope to see Brie at the show. I'm like, that's fucking cool as shit. Like, hey, you have your own
I've
fan
gotten
base
a
as
few
well.
criers. I've gotten a few criers, and that throws me off because I know what it feels like, obviously, to cry over like meeting your favorite superstar, like your favorite celebrity, and like how that feels. So the fact that I've gotten like a few girls come up to me like crying, like it just reminds me like to keep doing what I'm doing. Like that's the reason why. Like you can have 99 people that hate me, sure, whatever, that's fine. But as long as I have that one person that my content means so much to them that they're in tears approaching me, like that's all that matters.
100%. I feel like, when you are able to have that, it's just like so cool. And like when you have, I assume your friends are able to see that as well. And I hope they're super proud of you. I mean, I would assume that, just from all the different things you'll be able to do and all the different, the sponsorships, the brand deals, all the things that you're able to do so far. It's only growing from now. Like you're going to Vegas again this year, which I'll see you in Vegas because
Yeah.
it's like everybody's going to Vegas this year. Are you excited
Yeah.
for Mania? Like, I know last year everyone was excited and then it kind of underwhelmed to an extent. I thought it was a good show, not a great show like WrestleMania 40, which we were both at. But do you
Mhm.
think that WrestleMania this year is exciting and something that you're looking forward to instead, besides just being in Vegas again?
I love Vegas. That is my favorite place on planet Earth. So I'm just excited anytime I get to go to Vegas. So to have the aspect of WrestleMania again, listen, WrestleMania could be an F tier show, but it's still WrestleMania. Not many people in their lifetime are going to be able to say that they've been to WrestleMania before. So honestly, I don't care how horrible the show is. I'm just glad to be in the building.
Hey, that's super valid. That is super valid because you know what? Being at WrestleMania 40, that might be the greatest wrestling show, the greatest moments I've ever seen. Now, we both got our favorites winning at that WrestleMania, so things were going well that
Mhm.
night. Now, the next year, last year was not good for either of us. My favorite missed the show. She got cut.
Mhm.
I assume that was a Michael Hayes decision. He said on Unreal that Chelsea Green will never be in the Charlotte Alexa tier. She'll never be a main eventer, a title holder. How do you feel about that?
I disagree with it. I'm gonna tread lightly with what I say because if this somehow does come across WWE, hi, I love you. I'll see you in a few years. Um,
Hey, don't make me seem like I'm hating
but
WWE. I just got beef with Michael Hayes because
I,
he is a
that's
hater.
my future workplace. My future workplace. Hi, I love you. I disagree with what he said. I disagree with a lot of what was said in Unreal. I think that show is just straight rage bait. Will they get me to watch another season? Potentially not. I quite literally just watched the 2 episodes my man was in, and then I stopped. I was like, okay, I've had about enough of this.
I've heard a lot of that for this one because, like, I've seen so many different content creators just be like, "Yeah, I watched it, I saw it, okay."
I didn't. I forgot it was even coming out, even though they promoted it 20,000 times. I was working and my phone was blowing up with the LA scene of him
Mm-hmm.
just getting screamed at backstage.
What do you think about
And
that
I
one?
was like, uh, I angry. Angry. It actually infuriates me. Like I like honestly props to him for being able to bite his tongue and just take it because I just know if I just got to the back after putting my body on the line out there in a ladder match for your company
Mm-hmm.
and you want to put me in a corner, not even offer me a bottle of water first, not even pat me on the back. You want to put me in a corner and you just want to scream at me and you just want to berate me for how horrible I did and how horrible I ruined your product. And then on top of it, you want to gaslight me and say that ending was built for you and you ruined it. That ending was built for you. Yeah, way to go. Someone to this day, please explain to me how that ending was built for him.
He
It
wasn't even
wasn't.
gonna
But
win.
regardless, no, regardless, if I were getting screamed at, I don't think I would have the courage to just keep my mouth shut. So props to him, but me personally, mm-mm. I as you could tell, I'm getting riled up again. I'm just so angry. I was like, it's about enough of that.
If you follow Brie on TikTok, you may have, or may not have seen her little rage, which it was deservingly so about Triple H and him not wanting to give LA Knight his respect and like she said, basically raging at him like, hey, you messed this up. What do you like? I don't understand. Like things happen in wrestling. I think it was Abyss who was one of the producers who was like having a panic attack about it, and I'm just like, these things happen. Like you can only control so many different things. If a spot, like I don't know, like the match was awkward at the end, but it wasn't like this. The whole mountain came crumbling down. The match is ruined. It's so horrible. Nobody was talking about it 10 minutes after. They were just pissed that LA Knight didn't win. That's all it really cared about.
If if Unreal hadn't had come out, I would have had no idea that wasn't the planned ending. That's how smooth I think it went.
I didn't really think anything of it. It just felt pretty smooth, pretty
No,
clear. All right,
yeah,
now
no.
we got the next section, and these are memory-inspired questions. Shout out to Memory here because she has been clamoring, begging, asking for this for months, and we have a couple of questions here. I'm going to read them to you as we go. The first question she
Okay.
has, if you could make any stipulation match that doesn't already exist, what would it be?
That is a really good question. A stipulation match that doesn't exist. Um, oh, I'm gonna have to sit on that one.
We have a couple more, so you can think about it. We can put it on the back burner.
Okay.
The next question she
Uh,
has is, if you could create any LA Knight merch for a WWE shop to sell, how would you design it? What would like an idea be that you'd want to throw on a shirt?
well, this is the first thing that popped in my head. Everyone knows I don't like wearing a lot of clothing. It's not breaking news. I don't like wearing a lot of clothing. If you
Hashtag
got it,
Bree
flaunt it.
doesn't wear pants. It might be 12 degrees, -7 degrees. She doesn't, last show I saw
No.
her at, this woman was freezing cold, shivering, shaking, and I'm like, Brie, you don't gotta do this. It's you know how cold it is.
No, but I do because I'm young. I got it, flaunt it. So anyway, the first thing that popped in my head was I would make some crop tops for the girls. We don't have a lot of girls
They just
merch
made one.
on
They
the
just made a
shop.
crop top for Liv, right?
Exactly, yeah. And then Tiffy Time just got a few. I would start
Ooh.
making merch for my girls. And like honestly, I love oversized clothing too. Don't get me wrong. I love my men's oversized shirts. Cool, but we're in a rebrand era. We're going to Vegas, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Less clothing the better. So I would do crop tops personally. I would rhinestone those bad boys.
That's a really good answer. I didn't see that one coming,
Thank
but you know
you.
what? That makes sense. That fits the whole rebrand. The rebrand has been going crazy the past 2 years.
Rebrand. I like
We
that.
went from Brie Von Dudley to like the longest pants known to man to this era. Yeah, memory. I
Yeah.
know memory likes them. Some people be like, "Yo, where's the Brie Von Dudley pants?" You're like, "I hate those pants. Why do you hate those pants so
I
much?"
hate I hate that entire outfit. That shocks me to this day that that is everyone's favorite outfit. Like that, it's a controversy. I feel like the world stopped when I
Mm-hmm.
broke my silence and said, "Guys, I actually hate that outfit. I want that outfit and the SummerSlam 24 outfit. I want to burn."
Yeah,
And those are the
really.
two
Okay,
most liked
actually,
ones.
that's true. I
Yes,
remember that one. You don't like the SummerSlam 24.
I, I hate those two. I don't know what I was thinking, but no, Brie Von Dudley will never come back. Maybe if she's got, cute shorts on, we can do a camo look again. But as of right now, Brie Von Dudley, I
You
can
might have
confirm
to
she's not coming
re-inspire to
back.
a Stacy Keibler-esque look that she had when she was with the Dudleys
Yeah,
in the 2000s.
yeah. The word for my rebrand, the statement I'm gonna put out is the shorter the better. That LA Night Girl rebrand, the shorter the better.
Except the boots. You have to. The boots will only get longer and longer
Yes.
as you go.
Yes, yep. My boots have gotten longer. We even got some new boots in the rebrand.
New boots as well.
Yeah, the black ones, the thigh highs, those are new.
Where I got the
I've worn the
jalapeno pepper steppers with Brie here coming soon.
I know. I know, my boots. I've thought of other shoes to incorporate into looks that I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna keep it to myself until I debut them. But I got a few pairs that I've been thinking of that aren't boots that I
Interesting.
might want to
Interesting.
do.
You might have to take some
Yeah,
inspiration from
yeah.
LA Knight. You know, some of the drip he be wearing. I don't know.
I don't know those Tims. I do have Tims. Big Tim fan now.
Hey, Tim's are
Yeah,
pretty good. Now, next question we got
yeah.
here. If you can go back in time, pick one wrestling moment to watch live, what would it be and why? Can be any era.
Like out of moments that it can be any.
Yes, any era.
Uh, Honestly, sorry, this is super biased. The first one that came to mind was LA Knight winning the $1 million championship. Even though it was
Okay.
COVID era, I would I love the gear, love the match, love the story. NXT is some of my favorite work from him. I would say the $1 million championship ladder match with Cameron Grimes. I would love to see in person.
That's a fair one. That's a really fair one. I
Yeah.
feel listening to his old theme. I like that one a little better than the newer ones. Now the new one's cool. I like the aura we got, but I feel like the old one just had that little bit of pop and rock that we lack
I,
now.
I love the beat drop in it and his NXT one. And then he used to cut promos and then the beat would drop and that was aura.
That's pretty sick. Giving a little bit of Max Caster vibes before Max Caster actually was around.
Yeah.
Speaking of AEW, have you been keeping up with AEW the past couple months? Before we get to the next memory question.
I keep up with it on social media. I have not watched it in a long time,
Okay, so
but I follow them.
because
So
if I were to
I see
ask
what's
you right
happening.
now, who's your favorite AEW talent if you had to pick one?
Of all time, it's John Moxley, currently MJF.
Really, that's a good pick. Good pick.
Yeah,
He's been doing some really
yeah.
good work lately. I wanted him to become champion again for a while because I just felt like when they lost, it was like, damn, I don't really care for anyone else now. This guy was doing some of the best work in wrestling for like 2 years.
Yeah. I think if Britt Baker would have come back, that would kind of get me
My
to
mom
watch.
loves Britt Baker. She's always like, hey,
I
when's
love
Britt
Britt
Baker coming
Baker.
back? I'm like, I don't book it. I don't know. I'm like,
I
she's in
don't book it.
Florida. She might be
Yeah,
in Jackson. She might be anywhere in the country. Steelers Nation. I don't
yeah.
know. So I mean,
I
I
love my
hope Britt comes
DMD.
back to AEW or WWE or just anywhere. It would be
Anywhere,
nice.
just please wrestle anywhere. We'll take you anywhere, mother. Britt Baker, please come back.
The Britt Baker fans and stands will go crazy if she ever and
I love
eventually comes
her.
back. Okay, this one's a really good question. If LA Knight were to wrestle his old gimmick, Eli Drake, who do you think would win and who would you want to win?
Like LA Knight versus Eli Drake?
Yes, one on one.
Eli. Eli Drake. That's
Really?
I got the man's. Yeah, I feel like I'm shocked this isn't known. I feel like I've said this before. I prefer Eli Knight over Eli Knight. Excuse me,
Well,
Eli Drake
there's
over.
actually a wrestler named Eli Knight.
I don't
WWE
know what we're
said,
doing.
"Hey, let's rehash these old names, throw them together." Eli Knight.
I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Um, Eli Drake, I prefer over LA Knight. Like 100% promos, matches, fact of life segments, merch. I got the man's catchphrase tattooed on my shoulder. It's
Yep.
Eli Drake. That's not. I mean, you could say it's LA Knight, but it originated from Eli Drake and his dummy button. I would say Eli Drake.
That's a good question. That's a really good answer. You know what? I thought it was gonna be a little more of a back and forth between you. I didn't realize it was gonna be so
No,
easy.
no, I love Eli Drake.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. What last memory question before we move on to something else? She had to ask for her own sake. What's your opinion on Dom Mysterio?
Oh, Dirty Dom. I think he's hilarious. I think he's hilarious. The energy in the stadium in Vegas when he won the IC title, it was great. I think he's super talented. Yeah, I think he's hilarious. He's enjoyable to watch. Great wrestler. I got no problem with Dirty Dom.
Now, speaking of Dirty Dom, who has a better mustache, Dirty Dom or Van Michaels?
He would want me to say Van Michaels. I don't know. After all the shade he's been throwing LA's way, I'm saying Dirty Dom.
Listen, words come back to haunt you, and not to shed light on anything, but you say something about LA Knight, next thing you know, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't play about him.
LA Knight just got back off the shelf, and Van Michaels took his spot. So
I know. He's over there. He's talking about his merch. He's talking about how he's never gonna be champ. He's laughing in my face. What happened to your foot? What happened to your foot? Keep talking the talk. Keep. We'll both be in Vegas. There's a night one main event right there.
Yep, there you go.
There's a
Brie versus
keep talking.
Van 1-on-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Mhm.
And
I
2
don't
weeks
play.
before, we'll get the Can They Coexist tag match.
It's a contract signing.
Yep, the big contract signing. Paul Heyman will be right there with with the wise man. He'll be singing everything.
Mhm.
It'll be all
Yeah.
fun.
Yep.
Okay, if there were 3 wrestlers right now, because you've met so many over the past couple years, we can go on and on about all the wrestlers you've met. If there's 3 wrestlers in Las Vegas this year, between WWE World or WrestleCon or any other way, who would you want to meet?
LA Knight, Roman Reigns, and Ricky Saints.
Okay,
That's my top three.
those are good answers. I'm gonna rehash it a little bit. Who are the people you haven't met yet that you would want to meet?
Oh, Tiffany Stratton,
Oh, that's a good one.
Roman Reigns. Yeah, I feel like me and Tiffy would be good. Tiffany Stratton, Roman Reigns, Matt Cardona,
That's a good.
honestly.
Yo, I met Cardona last year
Yeah.
at WrestleCon. He is super cool, super funny. I remember
I
I had a dog when I was 5 or 6. We named Ryder. Don't know what happened to Ryder. I don't know if he got given away. I don't think he passed, but I believe he was a little too bad or hyper. Again, I was like 5 years old. I don't remember, but I had a dog named Ryder. So every time I see those big Ryder trucks, I always think of my dog. I'm like, damn, he's have a dog named Ryder. But I digress. Matt Cardona is pretty cool.
yeah.
All right. Speaking of newer talents on the SmackDown roster, Trick Williams. What do you think about Mr. Lemon Pepper Stepper, Trick Willie?
I'm obsessed with him. I think he is one of the funniest people ever. This past SmackDown, when it was it Randy's face he got in talking about Cody
Yep.
Rhodes or whatnot.
He was
The
talking to
lemon
Ray
pepper
Phoenix,
steppers.
and he was clowning Sammy. I was like, yeah, you dog him. You put him down. You make him feel how he made you feel 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I love Trick Willie. I think he's great. I can't wait to do his entrance in person one day. I have yet to do that.
Really?
I've never seen Trick Williams in person. No.
You never been to an NXT show, right?
No, they don't come near me.
That's true. That's true. I've had the
I know.
fortune of going to a couple just because I'm from New York and they've been here a couple times.
Yeah.
I got to see him at the most recent show, and I shit you not, this man came out 10 times. I promise you, because it was a double taping. He came out for like a dark match. He came out to send us home. This man came out like 10 different times, and every time I get to whoop that Trick, whoop, and then you got the people over here doing the Booker T chants and whatnot.
Yeah.
You could tell Booker misses him because now he moved on to Joe Hendry. He's singing Joe Hendry's song like a lunatic on the
Yeah.
side. Which, hey, listen, I'm doing the same thing at home. So if Booker is gonna be
Yeah.
the rendition of us, then I think that's what we gotta take. Take what we can give, I guess.
Yeah.
So to wrap this up, we're getting towards the end here. You enjoy wrestling. It's something you've been a fan of for many years. What's something else when it comes to, you could say, sports, other hobbies or interests that takes up your time when wrestling either isn't as entertaining or LA Knight may not be on your TV where you're like, I could skip a Raw here and there.
Honestly, this is a really pathetic answer. My whole life is pro wrestling. Even when, my boys aren't on, I'm still watching. Do I think it's the best show ever? No. But I'm still watching. Like literally, people ask me all the time, they're like, "Oh my God, like are you watching any new shows?" And I'm watching reruns on YouTube of just match marathons of like Roman Reigns and LA Knight, like my
Those
own
are specifically
playlist.
made for you to sit there with
Yeah.
your loving wife, and
Like
this
the
playlist goes on.
the I watched, there was a snowstorm. We were snowed in. I watched
Mhm.
11 hours of
That
like Roman Reigns, The Rock. Like I proof. I was
legitimately,
like, guys, I'm at timestamp 9 hour. I'm almost there.
that might be the most impressive thing I've genuinely seen on
Yeah.
social media. 11 straight hours of watching all that, which
Yes.
I assume it was cinema,
Yes.
but that's still a lot
It
of
was pretty
wrestling
good.
and a lot of time.
Yeah. And then I went to a 5 hour Kevin Owens one. It's just real grabs.
Oh,
I
Kevin
love it.
Owens. I
It's
miss
quite
Kevin Owens. I need him back soon. I know he
um,
won't be back too soon because of the neck, but when he does come back,
mhm.
if he doesn't win the WWE Championship, Mr. Hunter, we're gonna have an issue. We're gonna have a serious issue if you decide to shaft Kevin again when you didn't want. We can't have Cody Rhodes, lose to Kevin Owens. God forbid Kevin Owens had a reasonably judgmental story against Cody for being a bad friend. Which, do you think Cody's turning heel? That's what I really wanted to ask you.
Yes, not anytime soon.
Really?
That like you need another top babyface to take his spot. Who's gonna take it?
I don't know. Just
It's definitely not Ellen.
I think the
He
audience will be behind it. Listen,
The audience, yes, but is the company no.
but
The company,
they're gonna book Randy and Cody soon. There is
yeah, for sure.
nobody's mother, grandmother, sister, cousin is booing Randy Orton. There is not a single fan
No.
who will pick Cody over Randy. So how do you book that?
My thought process is I always think, and I say this from the business standpoint as well. Sure, if LA, and I don't get me wrong, I love the man. I think it's going to be hard to get LA to adapt to wearing suits and all that and being the face on like a Good Morning America. Whereas Cody Rhodes, they can easily just ship their LA. You would, to make the top babyface in the company, you would have to repackage that man because do you think they want him showing up to Good Morning America in like his vest and his usual fit, you know?
Well, there is another superstar who once did that many years ago, and people say that LA Knight reminds them of him, Steve Austin. Now, I'm not
Yeah.
saying LA Knight, Steve Austin, but do you think they can maybe rehash some of that magic and try to, get that pop culture wrestling mix so when he does go on a talk show, he can wear his vest and it would be okay and suitable?
I think it like he LA yes, I'm biased, but he's doing perfect. Don't change a thing. Keep doing what you're doing. However, I think it's the company has to be 100% behind him and they're not. It's evident they're not. They don't trust him. So I don't know. I honestly don't know where I see him going. I think Cody Rhodes is too soon to turn a heel until they actually get 100% behind someone enough to make a baby face to like fit in his position. There's not another baby face. It was Jey Uso for a little bit, and now everyone hates Jey Uso. So until you get someone to replace Cody, he's staying face.
That's a very valid argument here. Now, I got two more questions left for you before I send you on your way. I appreciate you taking the time out to join me here today. Now, before I ask the last question, I want to ask, who are three young talents on NXT? It could be actually a younger superstar in WWE that you see a bright future in and someone who could become a world champion level superstar in the next 3 to 5 years.
Dion Lennox was the first one that came to mind.
That's a good pick.
Dion Lennox.
That's a sleeper pick. People aren't talking about him.
Yeah. Sorry, I know he's in a group right now, but I see him as a world champion in the next like 10 years. Izzy Dame, obsessed with her. And then sorry, I gotta go with my girls. Jada Parker. That
Miss
woman is a
Parker.
powerhouse. Miss Parker, powerhouse. Those would be my top three as future stars.
That's a really good one. You know, I feel like there's a lot of inspiration from Izzy Dame on some of your brief fits in recent months. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot.
Really?
There's a lot of similarities and a lot of things that I see between the both of you and the outfits. So I don't know if it's
That's a
intentional
big
or not,
compliment.
but I definitely see
No,
that.
I love that though.
Okay, so we've had a lot of questions going on today. Last thing I want to ask, I feel like I ask you this every time I have you on the channel. You've had a lot of growth the past couple years. What's something, if you can give a message to anyone who wants to creating content, or just someone who looks up to you, how do you navigate it all? How do you start even, and where do you take yourself? And how do you go from point A to point B when it comes to creating content? Because some people are just too scared to pick up the camera. What advice would you have for them?
As to start, I don't know if I'm the best person to give advice on starting because like I said, this was never intentional for me. And I'm not saying that I like regret it or I don't like wish it didn't happen to me, but I kind of was thrusted in this world and I kind of was, thrusted my platform. But as for like getting into it and like you just have to be authentic. I got into this because I was just a girl that loved it and loved LA Night so much that it brought me to hysterically cry and people just fell in love with the authenticity and like that moment that kind of skyrocketed me to be LA Night girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think stay authentic, stay humble. You need to do your own thing. Don't try and copy what everyone else is doing. You just have to be yourself. And yeah, there's only one you. Don't try to be what someone else is doing. That's not going to work.
And make sure you guys take the wise words of Brianna seriously, because she's knowing her for a couple years. She went from somebody who was big on Twitter and then was just a wrestling fan doing her own world, and then I was there when you met LA Knight, and it just has gone absolutely insane from there. Genuinely, I feel like for you, it just flipped overnight, where everybody's like, "Yo, who's that
Yeah.
LA Knight girl?" It was everywhere, and just to see it where it is now.
Yeah.
What do you want? 11 meets with LA?
I think so. I can't lie, guys. I lost count. I think
But I think it's
10
good
or
though, right?
11.
When you say that's good,
Yeah.
because you've seen so
I
many
would think so.
times.
Yeah, it's just not a number to me. It's just like I'm just like, hey. Like I'm just like so calm and collected with him now. I'm like, hi, how are you? Like it's not
She
even
says
like,
this
oh, this
now.
is number
Cue the
11.
next time. Cue the next time. She's either gonna shed a tear, or something's gonna happen because it's been so long since the last one.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to come on the channel, Bree. Thank you so much for taking part of the Aidan Achong Experience. Once again, you're more than welcome on the channel anytime. I'm gonna let the people know where they can find you, what your socials, anywhere, and any snippets of possible WrestleMania plan you got. I don't know if you got any news, anything you want to drop on the people now. Stay till the end. Let them know.
Oh, I don't know if I don't like giving my secrets away. You're gonna have to wait
Maybe an
and
Easter
see.
egg, something they got to guess on.
An Easter egg. A lot more custom outfits are coming. I felt so bad having to hit up someone and be like, "Hey, I need this like I almost slipped, but I need this in like 2 weeks for chamber. Like, can you please do this for me?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure, just send whatever over." So, a lot more custom stuff is happening. Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
that. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's awesome. And where can the good people find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Brianna Duart with an extra A in the middle. And then you can find me on TikTok at Brianna.Duart. Or you can Google me. I love saying this now. You can Google me. That is the coolest thing ever.
And make sure you sub to her YouTube channel. I'm gonna link it down
Oh,
below. We
yes.
need to get Bree posting on
Everyone,
YouTube. It's not just me saying it.
everyone keeps
Everyone's saying it.
no, everyone is saying it, guys. I promise. I've been getting better at vlogs. Like I said, LA Night Girl's like an alter ego, so like Bree's a little camera shy. Believe it or not, might be hard to believe. But I've been getting better at vlogging. I did 2 vlogs this year so far, so maybe for Vegas we'll go to YouTube a little bit.
Hey, you might have to get a chamber. You might be able to do some early prep in there. I don't know.
Could. It's true. I could. I'll be at the indie show for sure. I'm just waiting for these chamber tickets to drop.
Indie show.
Oh, oh, did I not? Yeah, I'm going to Indianapolis for Raw.
Oh. I didn't even know that
Yeah.
one. I
Yeah,
thought you
so
meant indie, like an independent show. I'm like, whoa, Bree's going to the independent?
oh no. If they want to have me though, I'd gladly go to an independent show. Um, but no, Indianapolis I'll be at for Raw. So
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate
yeah.
you taking the time. Thank you so much, guys. If you want to see Brianna on the channel again, let me know down below in the description. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm Aidan. She's Bree, and I'm out. Bang.